Hi everyone! Happy New Year! Today is a very special video. It is the first vlog of the year, and it's also special because we have a guest with us today, Mochi! So Mochi, oh thank you Mochi. I just got Mochi about a little over a month ago. She is my new Cocker Spaniel puppy, and I believe she is about 10 to 11 weeks old now. So yeah, it's been so much fun with her. She is really rambunctious and fun, and she also has an Instagram page that you guys can follow, and I also post her on my Swoosie Foodie Instagram as well. And I hope that we can have her on some more videos. Maybe making Mochi with Mochi a video. So that should be really fun. Isn't that right, Mochi? Isn't that right? You want to eat some Mochi, Mochi? That's not cannibalism. Today we will be cooking some boba, and not just any boba. This will be cutely shaped boba. So today we will be making boba tea cup shaped boba. So basically the boba is going to be shaped like a boba cup with boba inside, and it will be inside of a boba cup. So I guess this is Boba Inception.
Dream within a dream, huh?
Anyway, let's get started. So I got my recipe from Feed Mei Mei, and it was really simple compared to the recipe I was originally gonna use. Whoa! Go sit somewhere else. So the recipe I used was from Feed Mei Mei. I'll link her channel in the description. But basically it was a lot easier of a recipe than the one. It was a lot easier than the recipe I was originally going to use, which used silken tofu. This one just consisted of sugar, tapioca flour or starch, some water, and some food coloring. So let's get started. So we're going to be using 1/4 cup of tapioca starch. Oh, Mochi wants to help. 1/4 cup. Oh, sugar time, right, Mochi? So we're gonna add 1/3 cup of water. Pour that in there. Now we're gonna add 1/4 cup of sugar. Mochi doesn't like the sugar, I guess. Pour that in there. Oh, now Mochi's trying to eat the sugar. Right, pour that in there. Maybe not all at once, so let's mix it a bit. Okay, I'm gonna like break it up a little bit. Kind of milky looking and a little clumpy, so let's just mix what we have for now. And now Mochi wants to mix. Mochi! You wanna mix, Mochi? So we're just mixing this up a little bit, and you can see kind of on the bottom there's like a bit of residue right here, like this. I'm trying to like get all of that, and then I'm gonna pour the rest of it in. Okay, so now let's mix that. I've actually never made boba from scratch before, but it seems pretty easy, so I hope this goes very well. One of my New Year's resolutions is to try and cook and bake more new recipes, so I guess I've already started. So now we have to microwave it for 1 minute. So the consistency of the boba looks interesting. It's kind of wet,
but we'll just put it on the tapioca starch and kind of roll it and knead it like dough.
Let's take it out. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's roll it. So here we have our tapioca dough ball, I guess. And I'm going to separate them into 3 different parts. One ball is going to be bigger than the other because it's going to be the cup. And that's going to be maybe like a orange color. I might do 4 so that I can have like a Thai tea and a taro milk tea. And then I'm gonna have red for the straw and black for the boba. Well, I think I just found my deathbed because Mochi just farted and I want to die. Alright, so I have toothpicks here that I'm going to dip into these colors and then I'll add it to each of these balls. Okay, I've never used brown, so let's see. Hopefully it's not too dark. And my hands are going to get really dirty probably from handling this. So this is gonna be fun. Hopefully this does not look like poop. That will be sad if this ends up looking like
Oh, no, 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 no.
like something that Mochi up. Well, I'll just make another batch, but we can still cook these even though they're really ugly.
Okay, as ugly as it looks, it actually tastes pretty good. I mixed it with honey and it's pretty soft and chewy.
Okay, I just decided to start a 3rd time because look how it ended up. It is pretty weird. It looks like cauliflower. So, yeah. I have a new batch here, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna work with this first and then add the tapioca flour instead of just adding it all together. I'm just gonna make this into its own ball. And then once I do that, I'll put it onto the tapioca starch. So this looks like a good consistency. It's just really hot, so I don't really want to put my fingers in there. I've done the same thing for making mochi, and it totally burns your fingers. So I guess it's its own blob right now. So yeah, it looks like one of those teardrop cake things. Ew. Okay, maybe I want more gloves. It looks like it's sticking a little too much. So now it's starting to get thicker as I'm adding more tapioca starch. And I'm just folding it over and pressing down. And just adding if it's like kind of sticky or wet still. So this one isn't too bad. It's not as bad as the other one we were doing. And the first one, of course. What? So my best advice would be to just take the mixture out of the bowl after you're done microwaving it, and then just put the flour on a plate first after getting the dough and kind of rolling it into a ball, and just lightly like put it the starch over it so that you don't put too much starch on it and then it just gets all hard and gross like this. So right now it kind of looks like this. That's a lot better. Look how smooth it is, you know? And it's so soft too. The other one is just like really hard on the outside. It actually looks like dough, so I'm happy about that. Took 3 tries, but hey, you know, practice makes perfect. Okay, awesome. So the dough looks pretty smooth now, and I'm gonna break them up into 3 different pieces. So we're doing a milk tea, so it should be like light brown. Let's put like this much. I hate this just as much as the first and second one. I'm never making boba again. This is not fun at all. It looks fine, even though it's stuck to my hand. See? Yeah, so it looks fine, I guess. I just need to put a little bit more. So I'm just gonna fold that in. Pretty good for milk tea. I mean, look at it. It's light brown. It looks perfect. So I'm just gonna set it aside. I can definitely see a thing going on here, like maybe a galaxy looking boba or something, if you want to do that. But I know for sure I'm not making boba ever again after this. So yeah, unless someone, you know, wants to pay me or something for a party to make specialized boba, then sure. But otherwise, no, I'm not doing this ever again. This. Now I've made my purple dough for my straw. And then lastly, I'm gonna do black for the boba. All right, there we go. It's black. You know, it just has some of the starch on it, but it's all good. All right, I think we're ready to shape it and make it actually look like boba. Boba shaped like boba. Kind of like, just like a rectangle. I think that's like the easiest thing to do. Kind of looks like a crouton. Oh, sticking to my finger instead. But essentially I'm gonna put that on. Now I'm going to make the straw. I'm having trouble with the straw a little bit. So I'm gonna take my, my toothpick and kind of make an incision in the middle and see if I could just stick the straw in there. Okay, awesome. I think this is my best looking boba cup. So now that we have our bobas, our bobas, we're gonna go boil some water and put these in for 15 minutes. Okay, those other bobas were okay, but I was not satisfied with them, so I'm actually using a knife to cut my new boba. Make them actually look like cups and kind of a new design. So I'm gonna put the boba on the bottom of the cup. I'm gonna make the cup look like a cup, and I don't know. We'll see what we'll do with the straw, I guess. But yeah, kind of coating it in tapioca starch so that it's not too sticky. But yeah. So I think these look a lot better than the ones before. I made a strawberry milk tea, taro milk tea, and just a regular milk tea, and put the boba on the bottom. And use a toothpick to hold the straw if it wasn't sticky enough. These ones are probably my best ones that I made. So we're gonna boil it for 15 minutes again. Okay, this low-key looks like a witch's brew. Well guys, I had to make it again a fourth time. I wasn't too satisfied with the third time. It was just not really looking like a boba cup how I wanted. It kind of looked like a baby bottle or like a glue bottle, to be honest, or like a weird chocolate chip cookie. So yeah, I just decided to make some more, and I went with a variety. So I made like a taro milk tea looking one, and like a strawberry milk tea looking one, and then milk tea. So here it is. I made it exactly the same way, except I cut out these parts with a knife instead and try to just make them look more like a cup. The black boba balls, I try to make them a lot more small, and I made the straws kind of like thicker, and I used like a toothpick to kind of keep it together for some of them. It worked. I mean, look, it looks fine to me. I put honey after, and I cooked it for 15 minutes, so let's see how this one tastes. That's really thick and chewy. I mean, yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. I don't really like the taste of food coloring. It was an interesting experience and not one that I look forward to doing again. I would definitely just buy my boba at the supermarket or something like that and just heat it up and boil it. Or, you know, just go to a boba shop like everybody else. But, you know, gotta do it for my video and for the gram, I guess. But it was interesting getting to know how to make boba and see the process. Well, my little Mochi's sleeping, so you guys can see her in the next video. Hopefully we can be making boba with Mochi, which will be fun. If you want to see more food content, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Comment some recipes or some dishes you'd like to see me try to make, or maybe have a mukbang for. And I also have a Instagram for Mochi if you guys want to go follow her. And I also have a special project that I have been working on that I'm really passionate about. I made a self-care planner. It's up on my Etsy shop. You guys can check it out. I also have an Instagram for it too. I'll link everything down below for you guys to check out. Alright, I'll see you guys later in the next show. Bye! Oh. Ow! Oh my gosh. Look at that. She did that the other night too, and she thinks that her reflection is another dog, and she was trying to fight it. Food. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Hi, Mochi. Hi. Ow! Ew! Mochi, are you serious? Oh my gosh, Mochi totally wants to eat some of the leftover boba. Mochi, stop it. Stop it, Mochi. Oh, she... Jesus Christ, she just ate one. Mochi, control yourself. Mochi. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. Ah!